Are you thinking about filing for divorce in Arizona? Well, one of the most important things you need to understand is how property gets divided. Hi, I'm Bryan Shaw. I've been practicing family law in Arizona for over 12 years. And one of the first questions I get is, how will our property be split? Well, let's talk about what community property means in Arizona and how it could impact your divorce. So, first, what is community property? Arizona is a community property state. That means that any property or debt acquired during the marriage is generally considered jointly owned and is typically divided equally in a divorce. So, we're talking about things like the income earned by either spouse, homes, real estate, retirement accounts, pensions, vehicles, and credit card debt, and other loans. If it was earned or acquired while you were married, it likely falls under community property. There are separate property, but what is separate property? Separate property is generally not divided in a divorce. That includes property owned before the marriage, inheritance, gifts received by just one spouse, anything protected by a valid prenup. But here's the catch. If you mix separate property and community property, like putting an inheritance into a joint account or a home, it can become commingled and could be subject to division. That's where things get a little complicated, but an attorney can help trace what belongs to whom. So, how does the court divide property? Well, just because Arizona is a community property state, it doesn't mean everything is just literally split 50-50. The court aims for a fair and equal division, which usually means each spouse gets roughly equal value. So, for example, one spouse might get the house while the other gets a larger share of retirement funds. Debts are handled kind of the same way, divided fairly. But if one spouse racked up debt or on personal luxuries or an affair, the court may assign that debt solely to them. What if you suspect hidden assets? Unfortunately, not everybody plays fair. If you think your spouse is hiding money or property, talk to an attorney right away. There are legal tools to uncover hidden assets, and failing to disclose them can lead to serious consequences. Being honest is always in your best interest. So, how can you prepare? The best thing you can do right now is to get organized. Start gathering bank statements, pay stubs, credit card and loan balances, retirement and investment account statements, property or vehicle titles. Knowing what you own and what you owe helps your attorney protect your interests and reach a fair outcome. And if you're unsure what counts as separate or community property, we can, of course, help sort all that out. If you're ready to talk and considering divorce in Arizona, understanding how property is divided is absolutely key in protecting yourself. At the Shaw Law Group, we help clients make informed decisions with clarity and confidence. If this video was helpful, please check out more of my free resources at bryanshawlaw.com or right here on this channel. And if you've got questions about your situation, reach out to schedule a consultation. We're here to help. Thanks for watching, and I really hope to hear from you soon.